Hey everybody, Marcus here. It is May 3rd, about halfway through the second quarter, and if you're looking at getting into a new Tesla, Tesla has started incentivizing and adding deals for new vehicle purchases. We're talking about 0% interest on the Model 3, 1.99% interest rates on the new Model Y, which is the first time they've discounted those rates. So if you keep on watching, we're going to go over all the deals on all the vehicles, make sure you get the best possible price, and I'll also go through how to look through inventory to see if you can grab some additional deals. Keep on watching. Now, like I've said before, whenever you're purchasing a new Tesla, you want to make sure that you're using a referral code, whether that's your family members, friends, or if you need one, I'll link one down below. You want to make sure you use that code and order through it so that you get the benefits that you wouldn't get otherwise. Currently, that is 3 months of full self-driving. That kind of can change, so just keep an eye out for that. But right now, you get to try out FSD for 3 months completely free. That's about a $300 value. So make sure you use my referral code down below if you need one. Now let's get into those deals. Model 3 we'll start off with first. Basically has the best deals and incentives right now. Currently there is a zero do-it signing or a 0% financing offer. That 0% financing is for 60 months or fewer. 72 months, I believe, is 0.99%, pretty good. With the 0%, you have to put 15% down, so keep that in mind. And with the zero do-it signing, you're using that federal tax credit as your down payment there. So you can always apply the $7,500 to the down payment on either of those, but it's required if you do the zero do-it signing. Now, if you're looking for a Model 3 Performance, they've sweetened the deal on those a little bit. As you may remember, the $55,000 cap for the tax credit, that Performance is just a little bit over it if you get some options on it. So they've sweetened it by adding different options for free. You can get 3 free paint colors now, the Stealth Gray, the White, and now the Midnight Blue for free. Now you can also add on white interior, which is another $1,000, and that doesn't cost you anything. The Model 3 Performance just has the one 20-inch set of warp wheels, I believe, so there's nothing to choose there. But you can choose those 3 paint colors, and then you can also add the white interior if you want that, and they'll still keep the price the same under at $54,990, so it qualifies for the tax credit. Really ends up being $47,490 or so. So that's quite the deals on the Model 3. Now let's take a look at the new Model Y. Now what's kind of exciting is that the new Model Y that they just introduced a couple months ago is finally getting some incentives on it. Before it was just the launch edition, which was fully spec'd out with FSD, acceleration boost, some badging all over the car, but that was close to $60,000. Now with the new Model Y long range, you get the little less spec'd, but still an amazing vehicle for around $49,000, and it also qualifies for that $7,500 tax credit, bringing it down to around $41,400 or $41,500, I believe. Now, Tesla has introduced 1.99% financing for the new Model Ys. That was previously like 5.5% to 6%, so that's quite a discount. You'll be paying a lot less interest on the life of that loan. So that's the same as the Model 3, where it's going to be that 1.99% for the 60 months or fewer terms, I believe. If you're doing a zero do-it signing, which is also available, it's that $7,500 tax credit, which would go towards your down payment, but the financing rate would be 2.99%. So that's a pretty good incentive there to get into that new Model Y. Now, if we're talking Cybertrucks here, they've added some discounts. You're just going to have to play around, see with inventory basically what you're interested in. If you're looking for a Foundation Series Cybertruck, you can get some pretty good discounts on them if you're willing to look at the 2024 models. These won't qualify for the tax credit, but you're seeing anywhere from 5 to 10 grand off these, especially if you want to do a demo vehicle with some miles on it, and you'll get some even bigger discounts. In a lot of cases, that discount takes away a good chunk of that Foundation Series, $20,000 price increase. In addition, you're still getting free supercharging on the Foundation Series Cybertruck. So using that for a couple years in addition to the discounts, basically you're getting that Foundation Series upgrade for free essentially. Now if you're looking at non-Foundation Series Cybertrucks, there are demo vehicles, but there's also just the new ones which qualify for the $7,500 tax credit. Now that's all the models except for the Cyber Beast. There's that newly introduced rear-wheel drive variant that's a little less specced out than all the rest. I don't really understand that one too much, but I guess it might be good for some people, especially being a bit cheaper. You've also got the all-wheel drive version like we have here at $79,900 and then minus the $7,500. So you can take advantage of that. Like I said, look at the inventory for those, especially if you're going for a Beast or are willing to take a 2024, which may have a larger discount depending on what's in your area. Just make sure you go into the inventory and check those out. Potentially pretty good deals there, and personally, Cybertruck is my favorite vehicle by far. We just love ours after about 4 months of having it. Now, if you're looking for a Model S or X, the benefit that they have currently is that they're getting that free supercharging for life. Now, Tesla has come out and said that that incentive will be ending soon. They haven't defined what soon is, so I'd probably jump on that if you're looking at one of those, because hopefully that won't go away by the end of the quarter, but we never know. There are also some inventory deals available on the S and the X, especially if you're interested in a demo vehicle. So make sure you check out inventory if you want one of those two vehicles. They do not qualify for the tax credit currently, so keep that in mind. Now, if you're a current owner, there are a couple incentives going on. One of those is free full self-driving transfer. So if you have a vehicle that you have full self-driving on, maybe a hardware 3 older Model 3 or Y, or S and X that you want to get into a newer hardware 4 vehicle, there is free full self-driving transfer. As far as I know, it's for the rest of the quarter, so that's a pretty good incentive. If you're a current owner, there's always the loyalty rewards. I believe that's $500 off the Y and 3, and I believe $1,000 off the Model S, X, and Cybertruck. Also, if you're an early Model Y owner, you may have gotten an email for $2,000 off the purchase of a new Y. That's cool. The only caveat is you can't use the 0% finance or 1.99% financing deal with that $2,000 rebate or discount, whatever you want to call it. So keep that in mind. You will be paying less, but you can't get that better financing. Just something to think about. Now, the last part of the video is going to be going through inventory. I've shown you this before, but I'll just give you a quick kind of synopsis on it here. If you click through the referral code down below, or whoever's referral code that you have, it's going to bring you up to the landing page with all the different models here. Now, you can always order new, but you can also search through inventory here. What's important is you want to see that once you click through to the individual model, it has a referral applied on the page there. You can then sort using all the categories on the left-hand side, the type of model you're looking for, the trim you want, different options, etc. But once you click into those and look through inventory, you want to make sure when you find them that you're looking to see, what the different vehicle differences are. Some of those are demo vehicles, some of those are repaired demo vehicles, some of them are just discounted. So make sure you're keeping a sharp eye on that. And then if you find a vehicle you like, when you click through into it, just make sure that it has the referral applied there so that you get your full self-driving benefits, because they will not add that later. Like I said before in previous videos, inventory discounts have kind of changed with the newer financing offers. A lot of the inventory discounts have gone away. So mainly using inventory is a way to get your car faster. a lot of specs you're going to have to wait a couple weeks for it to be built and brought to you essentially. So if you're looking at inventory, you may be able to get into a vehicle in the next couple days if you're interested in that. Now, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, let me know down below. If you saved some money or were able to, utilize my referral code, let me know. We'd love it. Trying to get the cyber tent for the Cybertruck here. We're a couple of referrals away, so I'd love it if you use my referral code. Thanks so much. Have a good one.